It is absolutely correct that child support can be ordered to be paid regardless of if the payee is having time with their child, and here's why. Situation one is because then people would treat it as if their children are for sale. They're something to be purchased. There are plenty of people who are not granted visitation time or custody of their children for good reason, like because they're abusive parents. That person shouldn't have the right to then go to child support court and say, I'm not financially supporting this child that I brought into the world because I don't get to see them. You don't get to both be abusive to your child and get out of supporting them while they exist in this world, which you had a hand in doing. And this is something I hear all the time. I hear lots of people saying, I don't get custody, so I shouldn't have to pay child support. And your children are not up for sale. They're not to be purchased. Situation two. If these two things were dependent upon one another, you'd have so many people waiving their rights to their children to get out of paying child support. And it's a common misconception that that's a thing. The reality is in most states, you cannot waive your custodial rights in order to get out of paying child support. There are plenty of people who don't want their kids, and they still have to financially support them because, again, they brought that child into this world. Just because they're not interested in them doesn't mean that they get to toss that kid aside. So yes, it's absolutely true. Child support can be ordered. Child support must be paid regardless of what the custody or visitation schedule is, and that's for good reason.